In a ritual that has become all too familiar, a black banner unfurls, masked policemen step forward, and, as locals put it, the tear gas buffet begins. Police call it the minimum force necessary to disperse rioters. Dr. Wang Qiuquan says it's poisoning his patients.
The government still hasn't provided any guidance or medical solution for us. It's already been 5 months, thousands of rounds of tear gas shot, but they still haven't told us how we should tackle this.
A practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, he prescribes herbs for patients who have inhaled the gas, like this student who suffers from a cough, sore throat, and dry eyes. She reports on the protests for her university and uses the name Mavis to protect her identity.
After I get older and give birth, I'm worried that this exposure might cause health damages to my future children.
In almost 6 months of protests, Hong Kong police have fired more than 11,000 rounds of tear gas across the territory, and the long-term exposure is raising concerns. In a recent letter published in The Lancet, a group of Hong Kong medical experts criticized the, quote, apparent absence of government-led decontamination efforts, as well as the absence of official guidelines and self-help advice on health protection. Hong Kong Health Secretary Sophia Chan dismissed the criticism.
It starts with a burning pain in the eyes, nasal passages and skin, followed by tears and coughing and sometimes wheezing and even anxiety. And little is known about the long-term effects.
I'm concerned that the safety of tear gas is underestimated and that the lack of data is used basically as a justification for escalating use. So follow-ups on pregnancy outcomes, fetal issues, malformations, developmental problems should be investigated over many years. And in general, yeah, lung and cardiovascular health.
And there's an additional danger posed by tear gas when it's misused. Like when it's released into an enclosed space where there is less fresh air and fewer escape routes. Fired from above or directly into crowds when heavy and hot canisters can cause severe impact injuries, or when police use expired tear gas, which can be chemically unstable. Photos of expired canisters have been widely shared on social media. Police insist it poses no additional health risks.
There's no expiries. There's the best using periods. All right. Some may beyond the best using periods. Yes, I admit, but we stop it. Those beyond the best using period will not cause any additional harm.
On November 12th, Hong Kong police fired 1,567 canisters of tear gas. That's a lot. Given that there are 1,440 minutes in a day, that means they fired more than 1 canister a minute. Tear gas may be banned for military use, but as the protests rage on, it continues to float through the territory. So patients turn to Dr. Wang and his traditional remedies in a desperate bid to restore the body's balance and release the pain. Christy Lustau, CNN, Hong Kong.